If she's pulling away, replying dry, or saying, "I don't know," something feels off. It's usually not random, and it's usually not "she just changed." Most of the time, there's something you're doing that's slowly killing her attraction, and she'll rarely tell you what it is. She'll just fade. In this video, I'm breaking down 9 habits that quietly push women away, and what to do instead so you stop living the same heartbreak on repeat. Before we start, hit like and subscribe so you don't keep learning this stuff the hard way. At the beginning, you're relaxed. You joke how you normally joke. You wear what you like. You say what you actually think. Then you catch feelings, and you start adjusting. She loves hiking. Suddenly you're an outdoor guy, even though you'd rather game all weekend. She hates a certain artist. Now you always hated them too. You start answering same to everything to seem compatible. You think you're building connection. She feels something off, like she's talking to a mirror, not a man. Women aren't attracted to a copy of themselves. They're attracted to a man with his own flavor. Fix. Decide what's non-negotiably, your humor, values, lifestyle. Don't twist those just to fit into her world. And once you start editing yourself like that, most guys slide straight into the next mistake. Telling her she looks good? Great. But when your chat looks like, "Good morning, beautiful. You're so gorgeous. I've never met anyone like you." Every single day. You stop sounding like a man who appreciates her and start sounding like a fan trying to get noticed. Imagine sending her 3 long "you're perfect" messages. She replies with, "Aw, thanks," and disappears. Not because compliments are bad, but because the intention feels off. It sounds like you're trying to earn her by overpraising her. When your validation feels like a strategy, it turns her off. Fix. Compliment in moments where it's real and specific, then move on. She should feel you see her, not that you're campaigning for her approval. And when overpraising doesn't work, a lot of guys jump into the next trap without even noticing. Now you start bringing props. You talk about your car, your watch, your job title, your followers. You mention how busy you are. Every story is low-key a flex. I knew a guy who did this on dates. Afterwards, one girl told him, "It felt like you were giving a TED talk about yourself." She never texted again. Not every woman is the same, but most can sense when you're showing off instead of showing up. What really pulls her in isn't your resume, it's your presence. Eye contact, listening, asking real questions, being grounded. Fix. Flip the script. Spend most of the time getting to know her. When you talk about yourself, just be honest, not promotional. And once you start performing and overthinking, your emotions usually get hooked next. You wake up, and the first thing you do is check if she texted. If she did, your day is good. If she didn't, you feel sick. She takes longer than usual to reply, and your brain starts writing horror stories. You cancel plans, just in case she wants to see you. Your mood swings based on what's happening on one chat screen. Caring is normal. Needing her to regulate your emotions is not. That doesn't feel romantic to her. It feels like pressure and responsibility. Fix. Build a life where your emotions are anchored in more than one person. Training, work, friends, hobbies. She should add color to your life, not be the only color. And when your emotions revolve around her, the next behavior isn't far behind. She cancels plans last minute 3 times. You, no worries at all, I totally understand. She leaves you on red for a day, then pops back like nothing happened. You, reply in 5 seconds, full energy. You think you're being understanding. What you're actually doing is teaching her that your time, attention, and energy don't need to be respected. Over time, she stops seeing you as a priority and starts seeing you as background noise because you're always there. Fix. Match availability with respect. If she's inconsistent, you don't punish her, but you stop rearranging your life for her. Value your time, and she learns to value it too. If you're already feeling called out, good. That means it's real. Type guilty in the comments if you've done this so you remember not to slip back. And when your time is that open, guys usually start over-investing everything else. You've known her a few weeks and you're already buying expensive gifts, driving across town late at night, helping her move, fix stuff, handle problems, planning elaborate dates back to back. You think, if I treat her like a queen from day one, she'll see how serious I am. But when your level of effort is way ahead of her feelings, it doesn't feel romantic. It feels like pressure, like you're trying to buy emotional commitment she hasn't had time to form. Real attraction and respect grow with time and consistency, not with grand gestures on week 2. Fix. Let your investment increase only as her effort and consistency increase. Don't outgive her by 10x and then wonder why she doesn't value it. And the more you pour into her, the easier it becomes to forget the one thing that made you attractive in the first place. Before her, you had momentum. You were in the gym. You were working on your career or business. You had hobbies, friends, a routine. After her, suddenly, gym becomes maybe next week. Your projects slow down. You're always available if she texts, so your own life goes on pause. At first, she might enjoy the attention. Eventually, she starts to feel like she became your entire purpose, and that doesn't feel safe or attractive. Most women feel drawn to a man who has direction with or without them. Fix. Protect your mission. Schedule your growth, work, fitness, skills, like it's non-negotiable. She should join a life that's already moving, not replace it. And when you lose that sense of direction, you usually start making decisions from fear, especially in conflict. You don't want to rock the boat, so you stop being fully honest. She says something you don't agree with, you just nod. She does something that bothers you, you swallow it. You apologize even when you know you didn't do anything wrong. Your goal silently becomes, please don't be upset with me. On the surface, it looks smooth. Underneath, she can feel you're not standing on anything solid. Respect doesn't come from never disagreeing. It comes from being able to disagree, calmly without collapsing or attacking. Fix. Start small. When you don't like something, say it once simply, I see that differently, or that didn't sit right with me. You're not starting a fight, you're showing you have a spine. And the more you ignore your own truth, the easier it becomes to ignore something even more dangerous. You've seen it. She consistently flirts with other guys in front of you. She lies about small things and laughs it off. There's always some drama, but never real change. Your gut is loud, but your fear is louder. What if I don't find someone else? What if this is as good as it gets? So you stay. You tolerate behavior you know is disrespectful and tell yourself you're being loyal. You're not being loyal. You're abandoning yourself. Every time you ignore a red flag, you tell her and yourself, my fear of losing you is bigger than my respect for me. Nothing kills attraction faster than a man who won't protect his own peace. Fix. Decide your hard boundaries before you're in deep lying, cheating, open disrespect, whatever they are. If those patterns repeat, you don't argue. You leave. Attraction doesn't die because you're not tall enough. rich enough, or perfect. It dies when you trade your standards for fear. Stop trying so hard to be chosen. Become the man you would respect and watch who naturally chooses you. If this hit you, like the video, subscribe, and drop the number that stung the most in the comments. You don't need more tricks. You need better habits. Fix these and you won't have to chase anyone again.